Welcome to Story Time with Uncle Slimm. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Enjoy.
E.S. Slimm. Episode 2. The Desert of Forgotten Kings. The desert does not forgive. It buries, it erases, and it waits.
Endless waves of golden sand stretched beneath a blazing sun, untouched and unmoving, hiding secrets older than memory itself. High above, slicing through the heat-distorted sky, a sleek jet moved in silence. Inside, E.S. Slimm stood near the cockpit window, calm as ever, his reflection barely visible against the endless horizon. Vanta hovered beside him, projecting a holographic map.
5 points, pulsed across the globe.
One burned brighter than the rest. North Africa, the Sahara.
Energy signature is increasing,
Vanta said.
The obsidian core has activated the first location.
Slimm adjusted his cufflinks.
Then we're already behind.
Correction.
Vanta replied smoothly.
We are arriving precisely when needed.
Slimm smirked slightly.
I like your optimism.
The jet began its descent. Below them, nothing, just sand, but Slimm knew better.
Take us down.
Moments later, the jet settled onto the desert floor, its presence swallowed instantly by silence. Heat waves shimmered across the sand as Slimm stepped out, now dressed in a lightweight tactical suit designed for extreme conditions. The sun hits hard, relentless. Vanta shifted forms, transforming briefly into a small hovering drone before projecting a scan of the terrain.
Subsurface structures confirmed,
It said.
Depth, approximately 40 meters.
Slimm looked out across the endless dunes.
Interesting. Hidden in plain sight.
He reached into his coat, pulling out a compact device. With a press, a low-frequency pulse spread across the sand. The ground responded. At first, nothing. Then, a shift. Sand began to slide, sink, move, revealing the top of something massive beneath it. Stone, ancient, geometric. The tip of a buried pyramid emerged slowly from the earth like something waking up after thousands of years. Slimm watched, unfazed.
I guess we found it.
The entrance wasn't obvious.
It never is.
Slimm circled the structure, eyes scanning every detail. The carvings, the angles, the alignment with the sun.
Symbols match the same unknown language from the Mediterranean site.
Vanta noted. Slimm crouched, brushing sand away from a small section of stone.
There.
A marking, different, intentional.
Not just a tomb.
He said quietly.
A lock.
He pressed his hand against the symbol. Nothing happened. Then, Vanta pulsed.
Energy resonance detected. The obsidian core has already triggered part of the mechanism.
Slimm stepped back.
Which means...
The ground shifted again. A hidden doorway slid open with a deep, grinding sound. Darkness waited below. Cool, ancient, alive. Slimm didn't hesitate.
Stay close.
Always,
Vanta replied, and together they descended. The air inside was different, still heavy. The walls were lined with carvings, figures kneeling before something not quite human, not quite known. Slimm moved carefully, every step calculated. The floor beneath him clicked. Vanta reacted instantly.
Pressure trigger.
Too late. The walls shifted. Arrows fired from hidden compartments with deadly speed. Slimm moved on instinct, dodging, twisting, sliding past each attack with precision. One grazed his shoulder, but he didn't stop. He couldn't. The trap reset. Silence returned. Slimm exhaled.
Whew. That was quite the welcome.
Deeper inside, the passage opened into a massive chamber. And in the center, a structure, not a throne, not an altar, something else. A mechanism, 5 empty slots carved into black stone. Identical in shape, identical in size, Slimm stepped forward slowly.
I assume this is the core.
Is one of 5.
Vanta finished. Then, a sound. Footsteps, not his. Slimm turned. Figures emerged from the shadows. Armed, disciplined, different. Not crimson vultures. These moved with purpose, with unity. Vanta confirmed it instantly.
It's the Eclipsed Order.
At their center, a man stepped forward, calm, controlled, familiar. Dr. Malakai Voss. He smiled.
Slimm.
Slimm didn't react.
Voss, I suspected you'd be showing up soon. Still upset about that young lady in Cairo a few years back, are we?
Voss glanced around the chamber.
Beautiful, isn't it? Thousands of years, waiting for the right mind to unlock it.
Slimm's eyes flicked briefly to the mechanism.
5 keys.
Voss nodded.
5 gates.
A pause, then
You're too late.
Slimm tilted his head slightly.
I hear that a lot.
Voss smirked, then raised his hand. Instantly, the room shifted. The walls began to move. The chamber was activating.
Energy spike detected.
Vanta warned. The structure in the center lit up, dark energy flowing through its veins. The sand above trembled. The pyramid was waking up. Voss stepped back calmly as his operatives moved into position.
Stop him!
Slimm didn't wait. He moved fast, closing the distance in seconds. The first operative dropped before he could react. The second fired. Slimm redirected the shot. Chaos erupted inside the chamber. Precise, controlled, violent. But Voss, he didn't stay. He never does. As Slimm fought through the last of the operatives, he looked up, just in time to see Voss disappear through a hidden passage. And the chamber? It was becoming unstable. The mechanism surged. Energy pulsed outward. Stronger than before. Vanta's voice sharpened.
You need to leave. Now.
Slimm glanced once more at the structure, then turned and ran. The pyramid began to collapse as he moved through the corridors, traps reactivating, walls shifting, sand pouring in from above. The desert was reclaiming what had been disturbed. Slimm pushed forward, dodging debris, breaking through weakened walls, using every ounce of precision to escape. Light appeared ahead. He surged toward it and burst out just as the entrance sealed behind him in a violent collapse. Silence returned to the desert, as if nothing had ever been there. Slimm stood still, breathing controlled, watching, thinking. Vanta hovered beside him.
The structure has sealed itself.
Slimm nodded.
And Voss?
A brief pause. Gone. Slimm looked out across the endless sand, then smiled slightly.
Good.
Vanta adjusted its position.
You expected this?
Slimm turned, walking back toward the jet.
I expected a challenge.
He paused briefly, then added,
Now we know what he's building.
Vanta projected the global map again.
5 locations. Still active, still waiting.
Far away. Inside a hidden stronghold buried deep beneath stone and steel. Voss stood before the obsidian core. Another piece of the puzzle had been activated. The energy was growing, evolving, becoming something more. He smiled.
Let him chase.
His voice was calm, certain.
In the end, he'll lead me exactly where I need to go.
To be continued. Episode 3, The Jungle of Lost Echoes.